Hi, everybody. This is Michael Stever coming at you. We are at the Gershwin Theater for the Defying Inequality Dance Party, and I am talking with Gavin Creel. He is one of the co-founders of BroadwayImpact.com, a very important organization that's just started. Gavin, you just started BroadwayImpact.com, right?
Yes, I'm one of the 4 co-founders, and we just wanted to create a place online for people who want to make a difference and want to know what they can do right now and not get overwhelmed by all the information and the news and the media and everything. And it started with wanting to organize a community, and we thought, Broadway community, it's what I'm a part of and what all of us are a part of. So
now, BroadwayImpact.com kind of came about as a byproduct of the passing of Proposition 8, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. It was also a marriage of
no pun intended.
No pun intended. Maybe pun intended. It was because of the being inspired by Barack Obama in his campaign and how he started as a community organizer. He did a completely grassroots campaign, and that's what we're trying to do, is organize our community and get this campaign going. And people, everybody I meet they're always like, where can I go or what can I do? We're going to give you a place, and then hopefully once our community is mobilized, then we're going to take it outside to the fans, and then the fans get involved, and then their theater communities get involved. And
very much like a grassroots movement.
Completely grassroots.
I think it's wonderful that you're doing this. I am from Sacramento myself. I was raised Mormon. So, I have a lot of impetus myself on a personal level to want to try to give as much exposure and help out as best I can with groups like yours, which I want to really see successful and thrive.
Yeah, I think. Well, I met you, and I've met other people along the way, and they're like, I want to help, and your generosity and this amazing organization tonight, Wicked, coming together for really, this is kind of the first of its kind in our community, a benefit for marriage equality. I don't know of any other, if they have happened. I didn't know about it.
I think it's interesting how the African American community has come together to, bring Barack Obama to his position, but they also seem to, and I'm curious as to your take on this, they also seem to really come together in terms of pushing that through point for Proposition 8 in the same way. What do you think about that?
I think it's I think it's just a lack of education. I think people were not educated. I don't think it's really a black or white thing at all. I think
or a gay or straight thing.
Not at all. I don't think it is. I think it's people are confused and they get nervous about the word marriage, and what they're worried that it's going to compromise their beliefs and their religion, and we're not. I'm not.
Fundamentalist religion very much facilitates the concern of it as a moral issue instead of a human rights issue.
No, it's not a moral. To me, it's not a moral issue at all. It's not a moral issue. It's not.
It's a human rights issue.
It's the law, and it's a protection under the law, and that's all it is. And it's less even about marriage as it is about death or emergency or divorce or things like if straight couples can come together and something, God forbid, happens to one of them, they're protected. If something happens to, if we were married and something happened to you, then I'd be screwed. The law does not protect me, and I just not fair. You cannot hide behind your religion and say that I don't deserve that right, or you don't deserve that right, or she doesn't deserve that right.
Well, also, I think deserving to be discussed is the fact that the Mormon religion is a not-for-profit organization, and yet they still seem to have been able to save this money, which is basically going against the Constitution.
Yeah, it doesn't. To me, it's a no-brainer. It's separation of church and state, and when these lines get blurred, somehow people just look the other way, and no more. It's
not a good thing.
No, it's time for and the best part is Rory O'Malley, who's one of the co-founders of BroadwayImpact.com, has the best analogy. He said, our community comes together for Broadway Cares, Equity Fights, AIDS to raise money to help find a cure. And he says, we are the cure for this. It's our voices and it's our time now to speak up and communicate with our senators and assembly people and make our voice heard. We don't have to spend any money. We just have to know who to talk to, who to call, who to write. And BroadwayImpact.com is going to help people find out who those people are and what they have to say.
It's a wonderful thing. We do seem to be programmed to one degree or another to look the other way, or to not read between the lines or pay attention to the details.
Yeah, I think and it's easy to get apathetic. It's easy to be complacent, or to think it's too big, or there's too much drama.
Or to mix Christianity and religion with things like patriotism and the Bush administration and Bush Senior.
I
Gone.
That's so
Yay!
part of the past.
So part of the past.
Yeah, so part of the past.
Well, they, of course, Bush Senior and his son were very, very instrumental in facilitating the belief that, if you were against the war, you were against God, which is such it's a very insidious frame of thought.
Yeah, it doesn't encourage people who may not be people who aren't religious to be for a war, or people who it's your hands, if your hand is in the war, then you must be with God. It doesn't make sense. So
upwards and onward.
Yeah, and stepping away from that, it's what it's about tonight and what Wick has put together. And
now I understand you are a Tony nominee as well, right? Or a Tony winner?
No, not a winner, not yet.
Not yet.
No, I'm a Tony nominee for Thoroughly Modern.
Marmouths to God's ear.
Yeah. But we're starting.
For
what's that? Sorry. It was for Thoroughly Modern Millie. Yeah.
Well, congratulations on the nomination.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah. And we're gonna start. I'm gonna be starring in Hair in the spring here in Broadway.
I saw it in Shakespeare in the Park.
Yeah.
Great production of it.
Yeah, I'm really excited. And I think what's awesome about that production is they're already an amazing family, and hopefully, I know that cast is going to be integral in helping.
Talk about the social parallels with, I think shy of burning the draft cards, which of course was such a big thing in Hair, there's a lot of parallels going on with Now and Then, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And this is, just like then, the actual civil rights with blacks and whites, this is our civil rights, this is the civil rights issue of our time, and it's time to be done being complacent,
Kudos to you, and cheers.
Thank you.
Gavin, thank you so much. BroadwayImpact.com. Check it out.
Our website's going public on February 23rd, BroadwayImpact.com. Check it out, and you can make a difference.